Hey there guys, welcome back to the channel. Thanks so much for watching today. Today we are back out at the Anaheim Convention Center for day 2 of D23 2024. We had a blast yesterday. There was a lot to see on the show floor. We're back again today to explore even more. Right now, I'm heading over to the D23 marketplace because I was able to get a virtual queue this morning. Had to get up at 4 a.m. once again to try to get a virtual queue reservation. Was lucky enough to get one and actually was group 10. So we're heading there right now, trying to get in line for that. So that way when they open it up at 9 o'clock, we'll be some of the first people in. And my wife did not get a chance to go with me yesterday, so she's gonna wanna check that out. And I know that some stuff sold out, some stuff they might have new today. So we'll check all that out to see what we can find. And then we want to explore more of the show floor, of course. And then I also know that there are going to be some signings today that I'm going to try to go to. I brought a bag here with some pops for Futurama and The Simpsons because they have some of their signings, and hopefully I can get in there and get some pops signed. That would be absolutely amazing, or at least meet them. That would be so cool. We're now walking upstairs towards the D23 marketplace, and there's nobody here. This is much better than it was yesterday. You passed by the Walt Disney, the product experience, the Star Wars Darkade, which looks pretty cool in there too. And then you also have this area, which is a Marvel section with like their Marvel style. They have some of the stuff. I don't think they're selling anything. They're just showing off some of the different merchandise that you can get for Marvel in general. But now we're heading over here for the queue area, and we'll get in soon. So now we're inside the D23 marketplace. As you can tell, there's a whole lot more space here than yesterday, and one of the things that's missing is the dolls. Over here they had a whole setup of all of the Masquerade dolls. They were pretty much all sold out by the time I got here as far as the limited edition ones, and they said they're completely gone. They don't have any more. They sold all of them on the first day, which is a little surprising, but they still have a lot of other stuff like the Pops back there, and like the Itchbot and Mr. Toad collection, Haunted Mansion. All of that is still here, but big stuff is all gone. Now we're leaving the D23 marketplace. Didn't pick anything up today. Picked up a couple like pins for a friend, but that's really it. But we do have another virtual queue for Mickey's of Glendale, the pin store we have not been to yet. And our time is called, our group was called. So we're gonna head downstairs and we're gonna try to go over there, check out what cool pins. They usually have some pretty good stuff. We've made it to the Mickey's of Glendale pin store. We are now in the queue. So right there is Mickey's of Glendale. Right here is the pin store. I'm excited to check out all the pins they have inside. And here's a peek at some of the pins they have in the store. They have this really cool Peter Pan and Jungle Book kind of map and pin set. Really like that one on top with the big Thunder Mountain Railroad with all the characters. They also have some other kind of world ones with Ariel and Little Mermaid, Night Before Christmas, Aladdin, and Beauty and the Beast. They also have a limited edition villains pin set with a lot of great villains, and a Disney princess set. They have more than this, it looks like, on the other side, but here's just a sneak peek. And here at the Mickey's of Glendale pin store, you actually have scan a QR code and you do all your orders through the app. So you have to just scroll through here and order all your pins right on here, and then you go pick them up, kind of like a mobile food order in the parks. We came over to the Hulu booth, as they do have some cool stuff like The Only Murders in the Building, Arconia, that you can visit. They also have their Hulu headquarters where you can pick up an exclusive pin for the Pin Pursuit, and they're giving out this Only Murders in the Building pin. They also have a photo op over here where you're going to Quahog, and you also have Bob's Burgers and The Simpsons. Made it into Abbott Elementary's Ava Fest. This is something they had at San Diego Comic-Con we did not get the chance to do, so we're excited to check it out here at D23. They have a photo op for Ava Fest there with all the balls behind them. They have a bunch of different like games and activities you can do while you're here, including an art class. And then I think over here you can get like a shirt or a bag or a hat from the Blessed and Impressed. We're gonna go check that out. And at the Blessed and Impressed, you can turn in the token that they give you, and then they will make you either a tote bag or a hat with a patch of your choice. There's all the different patches you could choose from, a lot of fun things. Ended up getting myself the black hat with the Fade Friends Against Drug Exposure. And they even have the school right here as well you can take a photo with. And as we're leaving Ava Fest, they also gave us an Ava Fest pin. One of the most popular booths here at the convention is the Ravensburger booth because they have Lorcana and they dropped some new stuff here at the convention, including one of their collector's boxes, which is about $100. They also have a bunch of their packs and other games and puzzles. They're also giving you a promo card, but it's been so crazy that they are making you now come at 5 a.m. to line up to get a wristband with a time to return, and that's the only way you can be able to get into this booth. Now we're getting later in the afternoon, and it's getting very close to the time where a lot of the animation signings are going to be happening. We're going to have the Futurama signing and also the Simpsons signing. So I'm coming over here to Talent Central. They have a standby queue because we did not get reservations, so I'm really hoping we can get in to especially the Futurama signing. Talent Central is the section in the back where they have all of the different meet and greets, photo ops, signings with a bunch of different celebrities, and they have a bunch of different people throughout the day. If you want to take a look at what the schedule was just for today, here is a look at that. And you can see where it's the cast of creators of Futurama and The Simpsons, but they also had some like the Disney Channel shows like Wizards Beyond Waverly Place, Raven's Home, Percy Jackson on Disney Plus, and even more. And the best thing about these signings meet and greets is they are 100% free. Disney's not charged for any meet and greets at D23, something you don't see at any other convention. I made it into the standby line for the Futurama signing. So happy we made it over there. They will be signing somewhere over there. Definitely pumped about this. Looping back around for our signing with the Simpsons, where they have the creative team, including Matt and also Nancy Cartwright there too. And I have this Raven Bart pop for her to sign. And after a couple hours of waiting, we completed the signings for Futurama and the Simpsons. That's definitely the highlight of the day. Now for the Simpsons, I was able to get my Raven Bart pop signed by Nancy Cartwright. Also, David Silverman signed it too, did a little drawing of Raven Bart, and Matt Groening even signed it and had another drawing as well. That is just so perfect. And then we also got this really cool poster of Venom kind of parody saying denim with the entire crew signing it. That is so awesome. We also got a Futurama one. Actually, I already put it away in the poster too, forgot about it, but that one's also signed. I'll throw a photo up for you guys to see too. And I'll seated for the Animation Greats panel here. And unfortunately, we're not going to be here very long. We can only stay about 30 or 40 minutes because of the parks panel tonight. But definitely very excited for this. They're going to have a bunch of greats like Seth MacFarlane, Matt Groening, Mike Judge, along with some others. It's going to be a great panel.
Here we go! That's right. It's me, Jason Mantzoukas, most influential animation creators of our time. We know it. I mean, how much time have we all spent visiting with our friends in Springfield, Quahog, hanging out down at the Wonder Wharf, and out in Arlen, Texas, right? I mean, for me, I know I've watched every hour of every one of these people's shows, which explains why I'm 51, single, and childless. These brilliantly written shows bring us some of animation's most iconic families and the characters that surround them. I mean, who here doesn't see a little bit of themselves reflected in Tina Belcher, right? Or Lisa Simpson, Hank Hill, right? There's a Roger out here, maybe a Bender. I'm talking about Linda, Bart, Brian, Gene, Milhouse, or maybe even a Bob Melcher, Joe, Mo, Aunt Gail, or the Big Chicken, hang on, Cleveland, Beavis, Krusty, Mayor Adam West, Mr. Burns, Mr. Fishoder, Mr. Front, or ... Mr. Plow? Comic book guy? Come on! There's at least 100 comic book guys out here, right? Dale, Groundskeeper Willie, Bobby Louise, Flanders, Regular Size Rudy, Homer, Avery Bullock, Troy McClure, and believe me, I could go on. Okay, I will. Sergeant Bosco, Sideshow Bob, Doctors Hubert, Hartman, and Yap, Francine, Gretchen, Principal Skinner, Quagmire, Ralph Wiggum, Tom Tucker, Fat Tony, Peggy Hill, Nelson Teddy, Bleeding Gums Murphy, Selma and Patty, Santa's Little Helper, Cloud, Mouse, and finally, Poochie. As I said earlier, I've watched every single episode of all these shows, which means, we did the math, that's 2,000 hours of programming. Also known as 80 days of our actual lives that we have spent watching these four creative geniuses and everything that they've given us. And let me say, we want more! And help me welcome, from Family Guy and American Dad, Seth MacFarlane.
But that's all we have today from the convention center portion of D23 for day 2. We unfortunately, again, did have to leave the Animation Greats panel early, but luckily they had it start with all 4 of those legendary show creators. It was so cool. It was so fun. They were hilarious up there. And then after that, they're going through each show and kind of giving them their own panels. But still, for the amount of time that we were in there, I'm definitely satisfied. But now we have to make our way over to the Honda Center for the Disney Parks presentation.
I'll be your chief flight attendant. No, I get it. I just read the stage show. Well, now that I've got flights, I've made this terribly awkward. In a few minutes, we'll embark on our round-the-world tour, the latest from Disney experiences. But first, I'd like to acquaint you with some important safety information. Now that you've taken your seat, store all carry-on items in the underseat compartment. This includes cameras, purses, hats, Loungeflies, lightsabers, Figment popcorn buckets, Thomas Kincaid paintings, light-up bubble wands, backpack Yodas, churros, Mickey Mouse premium ice cream bars, pin lanyards, and of course, these little dudes. Let's fasten your seatbelts. Our flight takes us through blue sky, but it could get pretty wild, but you're gonna want to buckle up. Today's announcements don't measure up to your height indicator. Well, that's on you. Soon we'll be underway, so if you or your little aviators have a fear of breaking theme park news or seeing how we're soaring to new heights, you might want to exit now and just read the Disney Parks blog tonight. Okay, let's review. That is seat, metaphorical seatbelts, carry-on items, super top secret announcements, frozen. Keep your hands and arms inside at all times, and anything else. Oh yeah, have a nice D23.
Hands are drawn. This means that dirt is moving. I just want to be clear with all the fans out there. This isn't blue sky. We're going to do our and one of the most popular stories ever, it's Avatar from James Cameron's life story. And that experience, I'm so pleased to announce to all of you today, it's coming to Disney California Adventure.
We'll invite our guests to take the adventure of a lifetime as we join an excursion in search of majestic natural wonders that can only be found on Pandora.
We're bringing an all-new attraction, the first Coco ride to a Disney park. It's coming to Disney California Adventure.
Next month on September 20th, the new nighttime spectacular, Reach for the Stars, debuts at Tokyo Disneyland. This show will feature characters from Big Hero 6, Up, and for the first time in Tokyo, superheroes from Marvel.
January, Disneyland Paris will unveil a new nighttime spectacular featuring a multitude of timeless songs from Disney and Pixar. In summer of 2025 at the Magic Kingdom in Florida, something new is on its way.
We're getting a new nighttime parade! Disney's legacy of innovation in nighttime entertainment goes back more than 50 years to the Main Street Electrical Parade. Now this new show, Disney Starlight, will add to that legacy. It will use the latest technology to tell new stories with characters you love. It's a star-kissed constellation of Disney dreams brought to life by the magic of the Blue Fairy. It features moments from Peter Pan, Encanto, Frozen, and more.
There is a lot of excitement around The Lion King right now. The original movie is celebrating its 30th anniversary. And our attraction, it'll be based on this animated classic. First, you're going to have a chance to explore the Pride Lands and a new area of the park with dining. It'll have shopping. You'll have a chance to meet some of the favorite characters. And then when you're ready, you'll head down into the caves beneath Pride Rock to follow Simba from cub to king. It'll feel like you stepped right into that movie. The reason that we're together tonight, it's because of one man's dream. And here tonight, we're all part of that dream. And it carries on today, down through the generations. And now next year at Disneyland, we're going to experience that dream like never before. I'm so incredibly honored to announce that we are creating a new show for the Main Street Opera House, and we're calling it Walt Disney: A Magical Life. It'll feature, for the first time, an audio animatronic figure of Walt. We're advancing the technology that he pioneered 60 years ago with Abraham Lincoln. This new show will bring together the past, the present, and the future of Disney storytelling. And importantly, after its debut run, A Magical Life will play in rotation with our fan favorite Great Moments with Mr. Lincoln. I would like to say hello to our guest conductor, Academy Award-winning actor, Ki Hwan. Is why we're so excited to bring an Indiana Jones attraction to Disney's Animal Kingdom.
It's amazing.
Yep.
Josh, but I gotta ask you,
What's that?
will there be any snakes?
Well, listen, we're gonna have to wait to find out, because this is gonna be a completely new story. But you never know, Keith.
Well, okay, so when you walk over from Discovery Island, you'll enter a new town we're creating called Pueblo Esperanza, which means Village of Hope. Much like Harambe in our Africa land, this town feels lived in with a long, rich history. You'll find it in the heart of a lush rainforest, and the buildings there are in a classic Spanish style. Now, there's more. Over on the other side of the town, there's a famous house you may all recognize.
Now, we've hinted at this
We have.
haven't we? Tonight, I'm happy to announce Bruce's team is bringing to life our first major attraction based on Encanto. So, Bruce, what can you tell us here? What can you tell us about the story with the Madrigal?
Yeah, well, actually, this is really cool. So when you walk up to Casita, a whole house will feel alive just like in the film. Let me tell you about what's going on inside Casita. We're arriving on the day Antonio receives his magical gift, which I'm sure you all remember, allows him to communicate with animals. And we're going beyond the movie story with our attraction. Casita has magically brought furniture to life for us to journey through the various rooms of the house, ultimately ending up in Antonio's room which has been transformed into a rainforest. There, we'll hang out with Antonio and all his animal friends. And of course, along the way, we'll bump into, Mirabelle and some of the other members of the family, like, perhaps one famous uncle.
Okay. It says Tiana's by adventure.
All right, let's hear it.
I can't wait, I'm so excited.
Come on, let's get us back again.
Right on by you, but you ain't committed, see. Well, Disneyland gonna help you out, Chip. You just wait and see. We're gonna let you ride the ride. You'll be spinning, screaming some tunes, just like driving by. Gonna ride by you, gonna ride by you, gonna ride by you. Open November 15th. Also being renamed to Mike. I did not know how it is. Zootopia show, opening date out of you're alone, lost to yourself, but you'll just start again. It's the early tram, now you're on foot and traveling. The animal kingdom sign has a dragon. It does. What? You don't just ride, you are the first to line up. Nobody will beat you to the road drive. You know what I'm talking about? You won't give up, no, you won't give in till you reach the end, and then you'll do again. Cause you wanna see the show that's at the tree. Everyone should, it's gonna begin. Now you know how this goes. Majesty of spaceship Earth, the story of humankind, but it's missing one small thing. Classy, light in some ways classy, with hints of hope and smoke to fill my glass. So, Spaceship Earth Lounge, opening soon in 25. It's where you're supposed to raise the toast to humankind. Oh, look at this! A pirate lounge at the Magic Kingdom. Said, but it clever, let's be pirates living free. In the water, not a bother, bring along your family. Hey, gold, jewels, what could be better? Our swords, west, never better. Walk a plank, you're off on this journey. Fine, have fun, get absurdity. Never mind, forget he said that in the first place. We just wish to be pirates, but nameless safe slaves. Good idea. We're in love because they carved one inside of a cloud. We can sail on forever in Magic Kingdom's tavern. That's good. All right, on to the test track update. Who knows the theme to test track?
The theme to test track?
No.
Yeah, I need to do music. Here's the test track announcement set to supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
Remember how you traveled here to get inside this place? You walked right in straight past the ball and said, to heck with space. Obsidian, no golden tree patrols that send you back. Just drive my car with my own car and put it on a track. Oh, grab me and encouraging Jesus, I forget you dead track. Grab your ride and hop right in for Harry to be swept back. Only 20, 25, so go and get your back back. Grab me and encouraging Jesus, time for the test track. Well, that was easy.
Yeah, the last one.
Oh, man, that's actually a big one. It's pretty big.
Josh,
we need to go.
Yeah, it's okay.
So, this next announcement, it doesn't seem right for us, but we know a guy. Oh, you know a guy? Yeah, we know a guy. If you want this next one to be big as can be, you want someone special like Disney royalty. And for going to build the first Monsters, Inc. land in a Disney park.
That's right, everybody. And it's coming to Disney's Hollywood Studios. As part of this new Monsters experience, you're going to get to tour the Laugh Factory. I don't know about all of you guys, but the first time I saw Monsters, Inc., all I wanted to do was zoom through the door vault like Mike and Sully, right? We're going to make that happen. You all are going to go into the factory and experience the first suspended coaster ever in a Disney park. And you remember in the movie how those claws, they grab the doors, they hoist them up into the air, they take them away? Yep, we're going to do that too. And you're going to be along for the ride. But that's not all we have planned for Walt Disney World. As we develop the next generation of Disney experiences, we're always looking for new ways to tell the stories that we all love. Which brings me to Frontierland at the Magic Kingdom. The American West has always been about keeping your eyes on the horizon, believing in yourself and carving your own path and striving towards success. That goes from miners in the mountains, bears in the country, maybe a princess from the bayou, or a race car from the big city. That's why I'm happy to announce we're inviting Mater, Lightning McQueen to a reimagined section of Frontierland. We're leaving Radiator Springs behind and we're heading off into the wilderness with 2 new Cars attractions. The first attraction is a thrilling race rally across the frontier. Here you get to climb the mountain trails or dodge geysers, splash through mud holes as you take on the terrain. So you better bring your off-road tires for this one. And since we know how much young children love the whole Cars crew, our second attraction is geared especially for our smallest racers, something that the whole family can enjoy. We're adding 4 more cruise ships to our fleet. Now, we're planning to deliver these new ships between 2027 and 2031, which means that once these fantastic new ships are built, we're going to have 13 ways to experience Disney's world-class entertainment, our renowned dining, and impeccable guest service in more parts of the world.
So I am also thrilled to announce the first Pixar characters are coming to Fortnite this fall, and they are incredible.
We are working with the Disney Imagineers to do a new Mandalorian and Grogu story for the Millennium Falcon ride.
The next season of Marvel on Fortnite next week, August 16th. And this, let's go. And like Thanos and Galactus before him, there's a very iconic villain coming. It is a character you may have heard us speak about over the last couple of weeks. Coming to Fortnite is Dr. Doom.
Hey, Bargain Bin John Williams. Give me some epic entrance.
You get me? I simply have to tell you that my friends that are singing are delectable. The meals are divine as long as you have the fruits and vegetables.
What's up, Deadpool?
What? I'm not. What's a Deadpool? I'm just an average Disney Parks fan.
Okay.
Dole Whip, rope drop, thank the Venetians. Por favor, manténgase alejado de los puercos. Nope. Fine, it's me. How did you see through my disguise?
It's kind of a gift that I have.
Okay, look here, Joshua. I know you've already said no 100 times, and I don't mean to sound like a broken Yeti, but I thought I'd take this one last chance to pitch my ideas for new stuff in the parks. Take a seat. Today, I'm gonna melt your mind like it's a beloved 40-foot animatronic dragon. Welcome to Destination Deadpool 75. Why 75, you ask? Because I have 75 slides of Disney parks pitch goodness in store for you. Seriously, you should probably sit down.
There's no chair up here.
Isn't your title literally chairman? You know what? Behold, page 1. Now that I've slid into your parks like an ill-advised midnight DM, I need more, and you need more of me. The possibilities are endless. Let's just brown sky for a bit.
No. It's blue sky. It's blue sky.
Not when I'm done with it. Wink. Picture this, the Chimichanga Chaser. A dueling coaster attraction where you are the beef. Now pay attention, because this next one is going to be a bigger hit than an expensive Spider-Man animatronic against a wall. Halloween coming up, Deadpool's Heck House this year. Keeping it clean for you, Disney. Enter the Hall of Baby Arms. And don't forget, I come as a package deal with Wolverine now. We got any Disney Marathon fans out there? Huh? See, you got it. Or if you like the Princess Run and the Villains Run, now you can get ready for Logan's Run. That's right, fun for the whole family. Except for Grandma and Grandpa. They're probably gonna hate it.
Deadpool. I appreciate it. I appreciate whatever all this is, but the answer, wait, no, not gonna happen.
Oh, come on!
Stuart, you've already got a massive movie. I figured that'd be enough for you. But okay, how about this? We just talked about Epic Games a moment ago. What if I let you have like a new skin?
Oh, it's behind me, isn't it? No spoilers. I want to see him in the game. Is he awesome looking? Does he have really muscles? He's handsome, right? Tell me he's handsome.
Yeah, guess so.
Perfect. Then my work here is done. Hey, thanks again, buddy. You are killing it up here. Seriously, you are on fire. Like your dragon was. Twice. So imagination, huh?
Tell a Marvel story in a major attraction in Shanghai. And that story features one of Marvel's most enduring and globally popular characters, and a longtime personal favorite of mine, Spider-Man. Now, this is going to be a high-energy thrill coaster with all the excitement of a Marvel story. Now, I don't want to give away the story, but it seems that Peter Parker has gotten himself, well, and us, in a bit of a tight spot. And weirdly, it seems that wherever Peter goes, Spidey's not so far away. Coincidence? Yeah, well, we'll find out. So we're gonna have to follow Spidey at very high speeds to get us out of trouble. It's gonna be a real thrill ride. Tony Stark and the Avengers have invited some of the most brilliant scientists from across the Marvel Universe to collaborate on some new technology and inventions. He's even invited a young Peter Parker as an up-and-coming science intern. And I just gotta say, the fact that Peter Parker is there is completely unrelated to the fact that Spider-Man is in this rendering. Can we just all agree on that? Okay, thank you. Unfortunately, all of this new tech draws the type of attention you never want from one of Spider-Man's most formidable villains. So now Peter, whatever, has to save the day and us, and we get caught up right in the middle of all this action. It's going to be a huge, literally, addition to Hong Kong Disneyland.
Let's come back to our original Avengers campus in California Adventure. Right? There must be some updates there, Scott.
You know there are. Because since we first opened Avengers Campus, people have wondered, hey, what might be behind that wall? Well, soon that question, it's gonna get answered because we're developing a major new attraction where we'll be able to jump between worlds in these Stark developed transports, and when the need arises, assemble with Earth's mightiest heroes for a multi-world mission with all the twists, turns, and action of a Marvel story. And you know what? I'm excited to tell you all, for the first time here today, the name of this new attraction. Are you ready to hear the name of this new Avengers initiative? All right. It's called Avengers Infinity Defense.
I like the name. Now, it's going to impact the whole story of the campus, right? Because up to this point, it's been about training to be a hero.
Yeah, I mean, the campus is still looking to recruit and train the next generation of heroes, but soon it'll be time to put that training into action as the campus becomes the launching point for this new Avengers initiative to defend our world and many others. Team up with some of our favorite heroes, both big and small, to defend iconic locations such as Asgard. Yeah, and as the threat expands, Wakanda. And we might even find ourselves in New York City, where we might just come face to face with King Thanos himself.
And that's not all that we have to share. You want to tell them?
Oh, I'd love to tell them. Can I tell you guys something now? Okay. This is something else. D23, you're hearing this first. This is new news. We're adding a fourth attraction to Avengers Campus. So Avengers Campus, it's not just a place to train and deploy heroes. It's also a place where Tony and the Avengers invent, develop, and test the new technologies they need to defend our worlds. In this new experience, we'll be invited into Stark's workshop to participate in the testing of some dynamic new flight equipment in development.
I think they like it.
And it's called Stark Flight Lab.
Yet you have neglected one promise, one made by you just tomorrow.
Oh, is that right? What would that be?
A land twisted and broken.
Look, I'm not going to discuss that place today.
Your refusal to reveal this dark new creation leaves us with no choice but to offer persuasion.
We love our Disney villains, right? Their evil ambition gives us endless possibilities to tell brand new stories. Which is why I am so excited to announce we are building a villain's land in the Magic Kingdom. This land, everyone, this land will be home to the villains that you know and those that you loathe. Which means happily ever after may feel like just a distant dream. It'll have two major new attractions. It'll have dining and shopping and so much more fiendish fun for you to explore. This is storytelling on a grand scale that only Disney can deliver. The projects that we announced for Magic Kingdom, they represent the biggest expansion in the park's entire history. And these are already underway. Earth is already starting to move. Add that to everything that we have in store for Animal Kingdom and Hollywood Studios, plus everything that we've just transformed at Epcot. There is just so much happening at Walt Disney World right now. None of this would be possible without our incredible Imagineers, our cast members, our crew members, and Disney employees who are turning these dreams into reality. So thank you to each and every one of them. As we say goodbye tonight and head off into the boundless horizon, I just want you to remember one thing. All of this, everything that you've seen, everything that we're doing, it is all for you, all for our fans. This show is for you too. I want to thank our special guests for sharing their time and their talents with us, even Deadpool. We wanted this to be as big and bold as our dreams. I've had a great time, and I hope that all of you have as well.